I got this fresh vibe with the brushed metal paint. I work with Vortex weed. Big G. Oh, hearts are beating.
consistently conjure up mechanics we considered inconceivable when the game first came out. If you feel like you've been left behind, fear not. This is our guide to 10 Rocket League skills you'll need to master before going pro. Once you've watched, you can download O'Neal Clan's Training Mod Pack, which automatically sets the ball up so you can practice these moves in your own time. His walkthrough of this is at the top of the description. For now though, screw that guy. Let's get on with the tutorial. Despite the name, the double jump aerial is so much more than just pressing X twice before boosting. It is in fact a fundamental mechanic if you want to play Rocket League to any sort of atrocious standard. If you're the only player in a match who can't double jump aerial, you'll be slowest to every ball. You'll also use the most boost, and statistically have the least impressive genitalia out of anyone on the pitch. So how's the move done? All you've got to do is jump, then hold boost during your second jump. This means never stop boosting until the star is set. You launch into the air at great speed, using only a fraction of the boost, otherwise it will reach such a majestic height. Amazingly, this even makes reverse aerial slightly less redundant. At low levels, this will give you a moment to use every ball, even if they jump first. Enjoy feeling like I can do it at starting slow. You'll sit around practice with these for everyone. Quick one. You may push the bar yourself backward to snowball dudes. To fix this, take extra care to completely let go of the analog stick before jumping the second time. Knowing how and when to take the first touch, swing gains momentum in your favour. If your defence is being hampered and the ball drops your way, you must sometimes resist that temptation and whack it back in the opposition's general direction. In 1 and 2, spread out behind you, fast whipping is hitting with power as you turn your car. The mechanics are simple-ish. When reversing, dodge of your analog stick held about 1 or 2 degrees left or right and directly downwards. You need your stick to take traction and left or right at 180 degrees. Essentially, this will do not work. It will hurt the center out, fix your analog stick directly upwards. As soon as you land, look forward, keep the momentum. You now then take the street to is great. If you're in a defensive, pinch! But how do you handle this when you're in play? When two teammates start in the same playground, they can also pinch by driving the ball at the same time. This is more opportunity for free back, but a side of defense is always ready. When you're in a pass situation, just follow the ball out to make contact as soon as it gets to your rear. Even if you get a pitch, you can still get the ball as a free hit. At the very least, it slows the game down enough so teammates have more chance to recover. This also works for attack, and the ball in top position makes the ball 111.3% ultimately free before goal. Now, all you have to do is find great pass. The teammates have up the chat, and it's not all to the students. If you are Rich, by watching this video, you can tell everybody else, the joint is just a single glorious rocket with no inexperience. It's a next to me. I teach you guys by the job is what I'm trying to say. And this is how you will be the basic learning to play. The job is glorious wisdom. Not so much to let the uncertainty of whether it's redirected content will be correct. It's the win so satisfying that even relatively safe lead to the action as unashamedly left as possible. I'm going to play that replay. Hey, everyone watch going to Segura. Fucking grab those bits. To replicate this, drive to where the ball's going to land and position yourself to the far edge of your car. As soon as all the car comes, you split second let planning first touch. Jump to the brake. Notice that your car barely moves the brake. That's because all the momentum has been transferred to the ball, which you can now apply to your car as it arcs ambitiously to the goal. You shut off and feel it holding in the air. No unsubtle dodging of every style is necessary. Just a simple, simplistic music, zero or double jump. Arch the back, level out the horizon, take the whole and into the back. As demonstrated by the first lap of the that means you learn fantastic hip-hop backwards and then really out this stage. As the wonderfulness is massive, it actually provides a real advantage over a forward drive. Instead of following the field and the flow, back flipping can take off exactly where it currently is. The major steps, just spin the ball, then back flip straight up the line. Pressure, then step through, down, or 0 to 10 if your shot was terrible as mine against his. Position is crucial if the ball to move the ball, and will stop your car landing awkwardly on a touch. If you really want to quickly, dodge sideways or bag into the platform. This is the story you'll be able to tell us signs after pulling one of those bad boys off, you mad. There's nothing we can say about air dribble mechanics that other YouTubers haven't already explained 100 times. If you want to learn how it's done, we recommend Mason RL's excellent tutorial, which we've linked in the description. Here, though, we're going to discuss some of the mind games at play when pro players get the chance to dribble balls down upon each other from the sky. Number 1. If you're in the middle of an air dribble and your teammate flies towards you with an angle for goal, don't be selfish. The defenders are likely to be keeping a close eye on you, meaning your teammate can ghost in relatively unnoticed and line themselves up for a shot. The pro player knows when to pull out and let their teammate take over. 2. If you are that teammate, consider whether the dribbler is more or less likely to score than you are. If they're going to be taking the F word out, go for it. Be wary though, if you choose poorly and inadvertently tackle your teammate, they gon' be P-worded! To put any defenders off, you can even go for a fake. We'll expand on faking in a couple of tips time. 3. If someone turns on the air dribs when you're in goal, stay patient. They usually score because the defender dives in early, while the dribbler still has plenty of boost. The longer they're airborne, the more the ball drops, and the less they can manipulate its flight. If you do feel you have to go early, aerial slightly higher than them, because they're delaying the speed at which the ball falls. Of course, this then invites them to fake you, so prepare to nosedive at any moment. Saying all that, staying in goal makes it more likely for the dribbler's teammate to get a clear shot. Point being, when to stay and when to go relies on knowing the position of every player on the pitch and making a decision based on this information. This decision-making is one of the things that separates the mechanically capable keepers from the truly talented. Behold! The common air dribble's arguably hotter sister. This combines the beauty of the air dribble with the unpredictability of the backboard. After taking one or more aerial touches, power the ball over the goal, follow it up, and score the rebound yourself. Plenty of players will utilise this move regularly in the upcoming RLCS 2 LAN. It's worth mentioning here that the backboard plays a huge role in high-level Rocket League in general. As pro keepers are so good, strikers purposely aim certain shots above the goal. This slowly but surely draws the defence out of position, eventually leading to what can be considered an easy chance at that level. Pro Rocket Leaguers are a deceptive bunch of bastards. 1 minute, you're sure you got blocked. The next minute, this happens.
This is it, the dirty dangle.
The do it to him. Look at that. The do it to him, one after another.
The mechanics behind this fakery is simple. Look like you hit the ball, then surprise, don't. Fakes work because Rocket League is based so heavily on prediction. By faking, you use your opponent's own reading of the game against them. To practice dribbling fakes, do something I'm too perma-tilted to do and play 1v1s. See, you can goad your opponent into prematurely dodging by wiggling your car without ever actually hitting the ball. As mentioned earlier, another way to fake is to pull out of a redirect. This can leave the poor old keeper unsure where they should wait in the goal, as they don't know which angle the shot's going to come in from. Some pro teams even fake certain kickoffs. The kicker offer misses on purpose. The ball then rolls towards the keeper, who can pick out a teammate for a counter-attack. Folkside Tactics are particularly notorious for this. The slippery scumbags. If you're going to try out the dumb kickoff thing, we recommend you avoid doing so in standard solo. This is because your keeper will probably be off somewhere in outer Narnia collecting a booze canister. Just titling this move was almost as tricky as actually performing it. So let me provide a few examples from players much better than myself. The mechanics behind this are simple, unless you're a noob. Step 1. Wait for the ball to roll up the sidewall. Ideally, it should be about halfway up the pitch and halfway up the wall. Drive into it at a slight upwards angle as fast as your little wheels will carry you. You must be supersonic when you reach the ball, so boost until the last possible moment. The split second you connect, let go of boost and instantly dodge. Dodge too early and you'll knock the ball forwards instead of outwards. You can also double jump in, but for now we'll talk about dodging. If the ball's a few feet away from the ball, you'll need to delay your dodge. Jump nice and early, then barrel roll. Sorry, aileron roll. Until your car is horizontal. At the last second, dodge forwards. However you hit the ball, make sure you aim above the goal. Step 3. Instantly predict the ball's bounce, an aerial in that direction. You need perfect ball reads to even connect with the rebound, let alone score from it. Step 4. Reach the ball before your opponents. If they beat you to it, you can still get a decent dunk. No one's going to beat your crappy dunks in a montage though, now are they? Step 5. Pray you don't disconnect before the match ends. Then save your replay. You've earned it, buddy. Now, don't expect to go out and do these moves with ease. No matter how simple pro players can make this look, seriously, go check out a player like Snasky streams and see how many he nails during practice. I can assure you, knowing the theory does not make this easy. Here's how it looks when I'm the one streaming. And that's when no one watches me stream anymore.
Which you can fix by tuning into twitch.tv/TeamRocketRL.
Remember, you can practice these moves by downloading O'Neal Clan's training mod pack, which is still linked at the top of the description. You won't regret it. If you found this video useful, or if you vehemently despise me and think I have an extraordinarily punchable little ginger face, please let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear from each and every one. Team Rocket, out.
Hey, what is going on, you guys? My name is Incarnate, and welcome back to another video. So today we're looking at 3 Rocket League glitches that you won't believe exist. So, first of all, starting off with the very first glitch on this list, which in my opinion is probably the best glitch, and that is you can go outside of the arena, outside the map, whatever you want to call it, and you can just explore. As you can see right now, there's like, you can pretty much fly infinitely out the map, and it's really, really cool. Basically what you want to do is find a corner, and basically you just need to jump and kind of slowly kind of feather your boost up to the wall, and then air roll your car 180 degrees so that the top of your car hits the wall, and you should go through. Now, if this doesn't work, don't be discouraged. It's actually really hard to do sometimes. And, you know, there will be certain situations where you'll be able to do it really easily, and there'll also be situations where you can't do it, and you just give up. So yeah, this is an easy glitch to do, but it doesn't always work super well, so you might need to try this a lot, but if you do it correctly, this is what it looks like. Just jump up, feather your boost a little bit, turn your car, and then boom, you should get through. You have to air roll your car, you have to feather your boost. It's very important to note that you have to match the exact speed that I'm going. Otherwise,